So this week we weren't able to go out because it's been really raining all week and there really wasn't a whole lot to do. We could have headed down to Disney Springs, but we just didn't have a whole lot to do outside of the house because we used this week to do a lot more projects inside the house, which is what I'd like to show you. So I got a chance to show you guys a couple weeks ago about what I did to the entrance hallway. You can see behind me with the bricks. I'm going to walk you through that a little bit more. That way that this video is specifically for that. It is specifically for the house. So I'm going to walk you guys through the new changes that we've been doing to the house and what we've been putting with little details here and there to sort of bring our house into that Magic Kingdom feel, that Disneyland Magic Kingdom feel. So today's vest is actually a vest that personally is very close to me because it is my work location vest. And the reason why I say it's very close to me is because I have been in this vest for almost 2 years now, and this is my work location vest. But the thing is I get to return back to work soon, and I'm not returning back to this vest because of the location in which it is. So sadly, and I don't know how long it'll be, I won't be wearing this vest for quite some time. And it is a little sad that I won't be able to do that. So that's why this week's vest is this one, because starting this week, we will be heading back to the Magic Kingdom because cast previews are this week, and the Magic Kingdom is going to open along with the other theme parks. Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom will be opening July 11th, so this coming week. And then the week after will be Epcot and Hollywood Studios. And we'll see if we can get over there, but I'm not sure if we can. So we'll have to take a look. But we are for sure headed to the Magic Kingdom this week. Now, that being said, like I said, I get to return back to work, but I won't be returning back in this this costume. So I'll be working in a new work location, which is going to be cool. I'll be able to learn new things, I'll be able to meet new people, and I'll be able to get more experiences in a different location. So that's what we have coming towards us for today. We're just going to check out those little details around the house that we've been working on while we've been in the house this week. So let's go take a look. Now, I did mention the brick behind me. I did do this brick painting. It is painting. It is flat. It doesn't look it, I know, but it is fantastic. I ended up doing this with painter's tape, the small, thin kind, to kind of just edge it out. Of course, I measured to make sure each brick is the exact same size, and to bring that along. This is the main entrance hallway, and so this is supposed to represent that tunnel that you go into with all the attraction posters when you first walk in the main entrance. So this has the brick from Main Street on the other side. We've got the stone around the archways, just like you would with the tunnel. And it's the same with our front door and all the other doorways in this entrance hallway. As we head around this way, we have these nice lanterns. Now, we did change the lanterns out front, so let's go take a look at those. So we replaced the lanterns on the outside of the house, so they now look like this. The lanterns that we had before were sort of the exact opposite. They were upside down. Now these lanterns, like I said, are the ones that were out front. They aren't plugged into anything. They aren't wired. We did repaint them. They were the same black color as the ones that are now outside. So we changed those. We felt that these ones were a little bit out of date. They didn't really fit the house, but they do fit inside with that main entrance theme and that Magic Kingdom theme. So what we did is we moved them inside. We took everything out of them so they can't be plugged in, they can't be used. And then we put them on this archway, one on either side. I think it looks fantastic. They look way better as copper instead of the way that they were. They had sort of a matte black color, which really didn't fit in with this hallway. So that's where we put them. And then we have the archway up here. We still have our Skyliner up top. And then we also have those two archways, and our Tinkerbell is still in the top there. Now we did put up this puzzle. This is a Disneyland map of the park itself, and if we zoom in, you can actually see that it tells you what attractions and stuff are here. So this is the China Closet. You can see it says Main Street. It has the Wish Lounge. It has Disneyana, Main Street Cinema. So this tells you all the attractions. Up here we have It's a Small World, the Jolly Trolley, and it actually says those words on it. So if you get in closer, you can see which attractions are there. You can see Tarzan Treehouse over here, which is really cool. I love this puzzle, and I'm so glad that we have it. I matted it on this poster board, and then I saw that we had these stars up in the left. We had them in all four corners, so I just took a yellow permanent marker, glitter marker, and colored that in. And on the other side of the archway, like I said, we have our Tinkerbell up top. And then we have the racing medals that I have done races for. Then, last but not least, we have this archway. Now, the archway with the brick, you can see we have two large keys. These keys are both from the video game Kingdom Hearts, which is a video game made by Square Enix along with the Disney company. This is the main keyblade that you have, which is the Kingdom Key. And then on the other side is my favorite character from the game, is Riku, and his first blade that we ever see him with is this blade here, and so this is Riku's blade. Now I haven't gotten a chance to paint it yet, because it is a lot of different painting and swirls, so I just need to learn those painting techniques to be able to bring it through on this particular Keyblade. Other than that, with the archway here with the bricks, we moved our keys, so they are no longer in the center, but they are on the outside edge, and they each have their own stone brick. So this one's for Walt Disney World, this one's for Walt Disney World's Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean. This one is a Disney Store exclusive for Elsa in Frozen. On the other side, we have Tigger, which is a Disney exclusive, only released on Leap Day. The Alice in Wonderland ride, their Haunted Mansion, and then the Disneyland. So it was nice to be able to put this stuff here. And then the archway behind us that has the lanterns, we did some work in. Now we didn't paint it like we did this hallway, but I am now going to call this hallway, this small hallway, the Hallway of Achievements. So this is my name tags. This is my name tag from the first Star Wars weekend. I have another Star Wars name tag. I just have to find it. It'll go right here. This is my name tag that I've had for the last 6 years. It's got my 1-year pin on it. I did not have 1 year consecutive until I received this 1-year pin. This is my college program name tag. And then these are sort of like little stained glass paintings that Mom made me when I was a little kid. And then these each represent the different parks, and it says what year they opened. And then at the top, it is the symbol with all four of those. My coordinator pin, and then I've received 2 training pins while I was at Disney. And then these were released for the 40th anniversary. There's a Jungle Cruise name tag pin and a Haunted Mansion name tag pin. And moving on in the Hallway of Achievement, we have my graduation, which you can see I'm a tiny little kid, and then that's my grandmother when she was a kid. And then me with Candy when she was a little pup, and I look silly with all that big hair. And then my college graduation. And this photo is actually from my first college program. It was a coincidence that Mickey was wearing the same color green in which I graduated college in. And so of course we had to put that in the announcements. And back behind me is the shadow box that we've made for Candy. Now that she's passed away, it's got her absolute favorite toy. She loved this toy. It's got some fur in here, her collar, her food bowl. She used to wear this on her birthday, and then her leash. and then some stones with paw prints on the side of it, and it's on each side. And under that is my years that I played saxophone in band. Now, I did stop my sophomore year, so I don't have the junior and senior year, but that is okay. And that's shaped like a saxophone. Now, the other room that we worked on was, we didn't really change the kitchen yet, but we worked on the dining room. We brought across that color, that teal color, into the dining room and hung up some photos to kind of give it more of a uniform look. We did find that when this door was left white the way that it was, it really stuck out like a sore thumb because of all the cabinets are that brown color along with up here, and pretty much everything in the kitchen is either the brown or the teal. Even when you come into the dining room, we have the same issue with the desk is that color, the shades are that color, the coffee table down there is that color. So we really wanted to stick with that uniform look. So this will be the only door in the entire house that has been painted or will be painted. So we painted it, we kept the white trim, and it looked tons better than it looked before. So now we have this door painted brown. And then the things that we hung up, of course we have our Beauty and the Beast stuff as usual. We brought this photo down a little farther. It was hanging a little farther, like up here. So we brought that down. That way you can see that Thomas Kincaid a little bit more. Then we came over here. We added the Greg McCullough painting, which has its legend because there's hidden characters in this. So if you're having trouble finding the hidden characters, the legend is just right above it. And then to the right here, a while back my grandmother gave me postcards that have concept art from different movies, and I felt to fit along with the New Orleans Square theme of our Disneyland, of our kitchen, 101 Dalmatians was a good one to stick with. As you can see, there's Cruella de Vil, there is Roger coming up with the song Cruella de Vil, and a couple of those other concept arts. This was actually finally print into the movie with them getting married. Same with the Canine Crunchies scene. And then these are the sketches for Cruella's coat. And of course Roger and Pongo dancing during the song Cruella de Vil. And I felt that this would just fit in perfectly. And I know it isn't set in New Orleans, but just the architecture of the outside of the buildings in that movie sort of fit the New Orleans Square theme. And then of course we have our Disney trash can. Now, of a few other things that we have is along here I have found these pins. They are 35th anniversary pins for Disneyland, and they are one for each land. So we have Main Street, Adventureland, Frontierland, Fantasyland, and Tomorrowland, all done with the Fab Five. And then I have a 15-year pin from Walt Disney World that's down with it too. And then we have a new fox friend. Now, he does not have a name yet. I do not know what to name him or her. So, if you guys would like to help me out to name the fox, that is absolutely fine. Whoever comes up with the most amount of the same name, then I guess that will be his or her name. And the fox will stay in the kitchen. Now, that is the updates to our house and what we've been doing recently to make those subtle changes to make it closer and closer to Disneyland. There is a location. I'm not going to show you. You'll have to see it and look back at the video to see where it is. But there is a location in the entrance hallway on the grand archway where Tinkerbell is that is unpainted. Now, the reason why that is unpainted is Walt once said that as long as there's imagination left in the world, Disneyland will grow. So that is the goal. As long as there is imagination in this house, our Disneyland will grow. And that little spot that is left unpainted was left unpainted to remind me of that. As long as I have imagination, that paint spot can be filled at any time. So, I did say it was a busy week. Even though we painted and moved all the furniture back to the dining room, Mom and I feel that the room is not finished along with the kitchen. And so as we move forward, we will continue to work closer to what we feel will bring the kitchen in the dining room into that New Orleans square feel. We do have the masquerade masks in there. We do have the postcards now of the 101 Dalmatians. And we have a few hanging things that are in the kitchen that have New Orleans on them with saxophones, stuff like that. To sort of bring that across along with the Coca-Cola cups. But we think there can be more to create that New Orleans square feel as we go into the kitchen, because each room is supposed to give you that wow factor to show that it is a separate room and to show that it is a separate theme. So we will, as we move forward, of course, keep you updated and work towards creating a better New Orleans square for our house. Now, I did say that we are headed back to work as cast members. I am excited to be back. I am very excited to be back. I am hoping to see my work family, even though I'll be in a different work location. So, new opportunities, new experiences, and we'll see how it goes. I cannot wait to take you guys back to the Magic Kingdom. Of course, you probably won't be able to see my smile. We'll be like this, all covered up like we have been in the past for Busch Gardens and for SeaWorld. So that is the goal coming up this coming week, is to come and go to Magic Kingdom. Now, I did want to try out something new. Normally what we do when we say goodbye is watch out for free-range grandmas. But instead, what we're going to say is keep on laughing, because we're the Laughin' Cookie. So, keep on laughing, guys. Bye!